into Off the Field, presented by Dream Finders Homes, where we check in with your favorite Jaguars players as they step off the field. It's off day, but we're stepping out of the practice facility, I guess. Checking in with quarterback Trevor Lawrence with the Jaguars. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kai.
Very special edition. We're getting ready for the playoffs. I will say I'm a little disappointed you didn't wear your grill. I assumed you'd be wearing it 24/7.
I know. I left it out this morning. I don't know if Marissa wants me to wear it 24/7, but no, I had it. I actually wore it. Showed my family at the house. They got a kick out of that, and it'll be a good keepsake. I don't know. I'll bring it out at certain times, but not that frequently.
Special occasion grills. For those familiar, your teammates, your wife, your friends, kind of helping out, getting that done after the AI meme of you. What does it mean to see? Like, the vibe is so different. It's hard to describe to people maybe that aren't around the team as much. But just a year ago from today, so many question marks, and now feels like the team is just on a completely different wavelength.
Yeah, it feels. I mean, it's a lot of fun for one. I think obviously the season that we've had so far, and just the confidence our team has, and we're just having fun. And obviously we're putting in a lot of work during the week, and we're preparing the right way, which is helping us get these results that we're looking for. But along with that is we are loose and we're confident and we're having a good time, and guys are making plays. And I think that freedom, like you see us play with on the field, is really showing. So I think that's a big part of it, is the confidence piece and guys playing free, playing for each other. I think this team is really, really close, which is something that, you want every team to be that way. And it's just sometimes teams have more of that than others. And it's been one of those years where I feel like we've really rallied around each other. And, it's been really fun.
Part of the attitude change is Liam Cohen coming in the off season, and it was kind of rocky at first for you guys, not in a clashing way, but trying to figure out the new offense, trying to get settled. Have you ever had a coach that kind of coached you that hard in that way?
I mean, I've had great coaches throughout my life, like, from a little kid, high school to college to, in the NFL, but he's definitely unique in his approach and the way he communicates. I think it's been really cool to learn from him, and our dynamic and our relationship, just seeing how it's grown. Obviously, he's super passionate. I've talked a lot about that, of just him bringing more of that out of me, to be honest, and then me sometimes balancing him out and being a little bit more mellow. I think we're a great combo in that regard. And then I've just learned so much ball from him, just big picture, what we're trying to do scheme-wise, our preparation throughout the week, our game plans. There's so much that goes into it, and it's only helped me in our offense play better and better as the season's gone on, and we've gotten more comfortable. I think that's what you're seeing the last couple months. Early on, it was still trying to get a grasp of everything. Also, positions changing, guys filling in and out. Obviously our skill group has changed throughout the year due to injury and just some guys stepping up and playing really well. So I think now we're pretty settled in, and guys are making plays, flying around, and it's been a lot of fun.
I feel like you're one of the best people I've ever seen to kind of push away the outside noise. I mean, I'm sure you've dealt with that for as long as since you've been in college and #1 pick. Do you listen to it now a little bit more when people are kind of bringing up your name, or do you still kind of keep it far out of mind?
I filter out most things, I'd say. I do think there's some benefit to, having that chip on your shoulder and playing with that. And, I think as a team, and I know as an individual for sure, we've been overlooked for a long time. And I think that our team is playing with that edge, and it is valuable. I think you can't get too caught up in the outside noise. And then especially this time of year, we've won some games, won the division, and now there might be positive stuff said about us. We have to kind of keep that stuff out as well. So I think there's always a balance, but it really just gives you more perspective than anything, is because I know what, the stuff doesn't matter. It's all about how you go play on Sundays and trying to find ways to win games, because, a couple months ago, a lot of people didn't like me very much, and now those same people are probably saying good things about me. So it's all the same. It gives you good perspective. If anything, it adds more of the chip on your shoulder, because you see all the people that weren't there throughout all the years of supporting us when things weren't great, and then now trying to jump in. So that's just the way this game is, the sport. Everyone loves it. People get riled up, and we have some great fans that are passionate. So that's just part of it, and you understand that as a player. But you definitely play with that edge when you've experienced that.
The fans here in Duval have been through a lot. I feel like they've embraced you, and we talk about going into the playoffs and the excitement. You can kind of feel it in the city when you go around and you walk around. What's it like playing in the Bank? Obviously, you've been there before in 2022, but now going to the playoffs again.
Yeah, our fans show up, especially in big moments at this point in the year. I think, as a team, we've proven what we're capable of, and the product that we're going to put on the field, and our fans have responded great. I mean, you think about the Monday night game early in the season versus the Chiefs, even this past Sunday against the Titans. I mean, there was a big crowd. It seemed like it was almost sold out. I don't know what the numbers were, but it was loud, and we need that plus a lot more for this game against Buffalo. Obviously, that's should be home field advantage for us, and we need to make it hard on them to come in here and play. And I know our fans will show up and show out, but we need it.
Do you remember games against the Bills, like when we went there last year and kind of that environment that was such a tough loss? Do you use that, or do you kind of just wipe it clean and say you're in a different place?
No, not really. I'll probably just go back and buzz the game and see what they did against us. But as far as there's a lot of tape this season of their defense and what they want to do, who they are. I know it's a good defense. It's going to present some challenges, but for us, it was a different scheme, a bunch of different players for our offense. So won't put necessarily too much weight into that, but definitely see what maybe gave us some trouble in the past. And I can obviously remember all those games and how they went, but might need to refresh a little bit. But we have plenty of tape this season to go off of. I think at this point in the year, teams are who they are, and they can always make some changes and have some game plan things that are a little different, but that's every week, and you just have to be able to adjust.
Cool. We close these out with some questions about your teammates. So also we want to say happy birthday to Shay, just turned 1.
Thank you. Yep.
Congrats on that. I'm sure the party was fun and a good weekend to win the division on. So which teammate would you let babysit Shay?
Which teammate would I let babysit Shay?
Got a couple new dads, a couple experienced dads.
Yeah, there's a few. I trust a lot of the guys to babysit. It would be definitely would trust them even more if they had their wife or significant other with them. That would be probably part of the deal. They'd have to be there. But Walker, Little, we live really close to each other, and our wives are friends, and they're always hanging out. And so I would trust him. He loves Shay, loves being around her. Hainsey, he's good with kids. Babies love him.
The old linemen protect you, and so obviously that extends to the family as well.
Those would be a couple for sure. And then Nick Mullins has, him and Haley have 3 kids, so I would trust them. Okay. They know how to figure it out, so they would be good.
Well versed, I like it. All right, we know you love Waffle House. Which teammate is the best one to bring to Waffle House?
Man, that's a tough one.
Because you don't want to bring the lineman all the time. The bill might be a little high.
I know. I don't know. I know. I need to talk to Anton. I know he's a big foodie. I need to see if he likes Waffle House, because that's a big thing. If he's not a Waffle House guy, I have a lot of questions for him. So I need to ask him. He does
have a lot of opinions. I can't imagine he doesn't like Waffle House. That would be problematic. Who has the best hair besides yourself?
Chandler Brayboy has good hair.
He does.
He has good hair. He takes good care of it. I see him using his conditioners and stuff. So he does a good job. I'd say, who else? Dewey obviously is another one where
Dewey's very stringent about it, and he called out Gardeck because he said he doesn't condition his enough.
Yeah, Dewey and Dennis are 2 guys that they have it. It's super long. So I respect the commitment to the hair.
Who's the biggest wild card as we head into wild card weekend? Who's the most unpredictable teammate you got?
Teammate?
Yes.
Most unpredictable. That's a great question. I would say, Nick Mullins, just because I've been around him enough now where I've gotten to know him pretty well. And when I first met him, he's more quiet, kind of just chill, laid back, but he's really, really funny when you get to know him and starts cracking more jokes. It's just a side of him that you might not see for a while until you really get to know him. So it's been fun getting to know him more. I'd probably say Nick.
That's fun. I thought you say LeQuint because you're always holding him back from fights.
He's pretty predictable though.
Okay, I guess that's fair. You are
know
always doing it.
Him, which is a great thing. We love LeQuint. I almost got him the O-line gift because he's just such a protector for us there in third downs.
He feels like he's a part of the O-line at this point.
I should have done it.
Well, next year we'll get you a gift, LeQuint. I'm on it. And then we have to talk about this. You're a very acquiescent to your fans. You're great to your fans in Duval, and you got squatted at the bar. So which teammate would you not let do that?
I would not let Cam Little squat me. You're saying get squatted.
Get squatted by.
No, Cam. I wouldn't let Cam.
He's got a great leg.
He does have a great leg.
Just
but
not squat
I don't
power.
know if I don't know if he quite has the power. Maybe. I think he could, but he'd probably be last on the list of teammates, though.
I'll bring it up. We'll see if he can practice and then get on that.
Yeah, no, we'll see if he can make it happen.
Absolutely. All right, that's Off the Field with Trevor Lawrence.